Oh, been a long day right here at work. I enjoy sitting in my backyard here, watch the sun go down a little bit. So, I'm new to YouTube, if you guys haven't noticed yet, but I'm enjoying myself making these videos. Sorry if they're not well put together or there's background noise or anything like that. I'm just using my iPhone and I'm speaking off the cuff. Now, it's something I want to talk about that I didn't really want to get into, but I just saw it again on the news and I can't help it because it really, really fucking frustrates me. So, if you are a snowflake or you get your feelings hurt easily or you don't have an open mind and you're not willing to debate something, you might want to stop watching this now. But I was just watching Tucker Carlson and he had a lady on there who was advocating or suing whatever she's doing President Trump and his administration for their decision on the ban on transgender troops. And what her argument was that she was making was that the military put out a few years ago, a request saying that they needed, they need able-bodied people that are smart, intelligent, athletic, in good physical shape, etc., etc. Those are the kind of people they needed, and her argument was that there are a lot of transgender people out there that provide, meet that criteria, and they should not be denied the right to serve. And I understand where she's coming from. I do, because I'm sure there's plenty of gay people out there. And something real quick, just a side note. When you say transgender, to me, what I think about when I hear that word, and this might be me just not, being naive or whatever, or not giving a fuck. When you say transgender, I think of somebody that has had their penis cut off and replaced with a vagina, or their vagina somehow sewed shut and replaced with a penis. When you say transgender, that's what I think about. Now, when you say gay, I think about, Adam and Steve, not Adam and Eve, or two lesbians. And I totally believe that there are gay and lesbian people out there that can serve this country, have served this country honorably, done a wonderful job, and props to them, and I respect them, with the utmost respect. And also, side note, I'm allowed to talk on this fucking subject, unlike most of you people out there, because I have fucking served, and I've been to combat. I've been to Iraq. So, I've lost some fucking people there. So, and that's another big thing that pisses me off about this whole thing. But anyways, she was saying, that they have that right, to serve their country. And Tucker Carlson was brought up. He said, well, what about this? What do you think about this? If I wanted to join the military, because I'm a patriotic American, but I'm too old, I'm 40, and the military says that the cutoff age is 30, that, would she stand up for him and sue so he could join? And she didn't really answer his question. And he was like, well, the military doesn't want people that are that old. And a while back, just up until recently, just up until a few years ago when Obama was here, the military said they didn't want gays and all that in the military. If you told the recruiter that you were gay when you went to go sign up, they weren't going to recruit you because they didn't want to deal with that. Now, same goes with age. If you're over a certain age, you're too old, you're too fat, you're too old, you're too slow. The military is a fighting machine. They need fucking young-bodied men. Why do you think they try and recruit you out of high school when you're 18 and you don't know shit? So that they can mold your mind into what they want it. Into a killing machine. If you join the infantry, that is. And the military is so different now compared to from when I was in. When I joined the Marine Corps in 2005, you know, in boot camp, they could still fucking haze your ass. You know, fucking beat your ass. And I got bunk beds flipped over on me, and I mean, all sorts of shit. You know, that's rite of passage. Now, shortly, you know, when I got back from Iraq after my first deployment, when I got back in 2007, the Army was giving out stress cards. And I don't know if you people understand what that means, but that means in boot camp, you, the recruit, the nobody, when the drill instructor is yelling at you and you feel like you can't handle it anymore, you get to pull out a little plastic fucking laminated card and give it to him and say, "I'm sorry, sir. I can't handle you yelling at me anymore." And he has to back off. Now, do you think when you're getting your fucking ass lit up in Iraq or Afghanistan and mortars coming down on you and, you know, machine guns and all hell's breaking loose and your best friend just died over there, do you think that you get to fucking say time out and pull out a plastic laminated card and hand it to the fucking enemy and say, "I need y'all are being too aggressive"? I mean, really? Do you think that you get to do that? Fuck no, you don't get to do that. Fucking A, people. Fucking A. So, with this whole transgender thing, up until a few years ago, the military said that they didn't want gays or homosexuals in the military. And the military had gotten along just fucking fine from 1776 up until just a few years ago. Let that sink in, people. Let that sink in. And then Obama comes around and changes the don't ask, don't tell policy. And the little other side note here for people that aren't familiar with the military and how it works. Gays have been in the military forever. You just didn't run around saying, "I'm gay." It's that simple. You want to serve? Great. Just don't run around trying to suck everybody's dick. It's that simple. That fucking simple. You know, one of my corpsmen was gay. Doc is gayer than a bag of AIDS. But I love him to fucking death, and I wouldn't trust anybody else in fucking combat to be, you know, patch me up if I get hurt. Motherfucker is a badass. So what if he likes to suck a dick? I don't care. But he didn't go running around telling everybody. I didn't even know till after Obama changed the policies. And then he told me. 3 years with this motherfucker. 2 deployments. Had no clue. So the thing is, you could serve and you could be gay or lesbian. You just didn't, you know, you didn't just put it out there for everybody to know. You know, you didn't rub it in people's faces. And when Obama changed the policy, that's what people started. When he made it okay to rub it in people's faces, that's when you started to have problems. And then you get this transgender shit, okay? Here's the other big reason the military doesn't want it. Because it costs them $200,000 a pop when these fools come in and cut their dicks off or sew their vaginas shut. Now, do you think you, the American taxpayer, should have to pay for that? I don't. Why the fuck should I have to pay for that? That's not what the military's for. Explain to me how giving somebody a sex change in the military gives you one single piece of, you know, protection. How it helps you sleep better at night. How it makes this country safer. Explain that to me. Oh, don't worry, I'll wait. Because you can't. Because you fucking can't. And when you're in combat, you need to make sure that you know that the dude to the left and the dude to the right of you is all there, is 100%. Has got your fucking back. You have, and if you go into combat with somebody who 6-7 months ago decided, you know, that they weren't, you know, they weren't Steve anymore. They decided they wanted to be Leslie. and chop off their pecker and fucking have all this, operations, and then they got to take hormones and all this other shit, and then you get deployed to Afghanistan, say. And you have to now depend on not Steve anymore, but Leslie to watch your back. You sure Leslie's all there in the head? Are you? Because for the last 24 years, Leslie had a penis. And then all of a sudden she decided she didn't want to have a penis anymore and that she should have been born a female. You really think that motherfucker is paying attention to what's going on around you? The military is a fighting force. In my opinion, the Marine Corps should be nothing but grunts. Nothing but infantry. Let the Navy and everybody else pick up the other jobs. Because in the military, any military base, it's like a small city. Every job that there is in your local city, from trash man to fucking newspaper boy, that job is in the military. So, you got to understand that it's a well-functioning oiled machine. And we don't need this added stress, this other bullshit affecting our troops in combat. All these people on the news, they sit there and they freaking, they debate this, debate that. You shouldn't be allowed to fucking talk about it unless you're in the military. The American people want to know what we should do with this issue. Let the military vote on it. And I guarantee you it'll be a fucking overwhelming no. It'll go back to the don't ask, don't tell policy. Don't ask, don't tell. I'm not asking you if you're gay. You don't tell me if you're gay. So, the main reasons that what Trump did should have been he never should have had to do, because the rules never should have been changed. But it's one, military readiness and effectiveness. Okay? 2, it's a fucking fighting machine. A fucking fighting machine. We kill people. We kill bad guys. We shoot them. We blow them the fuck up. We stab them with K-bars. Okay? That's what we do. That's what we do. 3, it should not be on the taxpayer to fucking pay for this person's sex change. You want to get a sex change, you fucking pay for it. Not your fucking average American. No. That's not why we pay taxes. Absolutely not. Abso-fucking-lutely not. And for the people in the military don't fucking want it. We don't want to have to deal with it, okay? And it's nothing against transgenders or whatever, gays. Transgenders, what the fuck is transgender? Nothing against gays or lesbians. If you want to serve, serve. Just keep your mouth shut about it. Don't ask, don't tell. It's that simple. It's that simple. That's it. That is it. We're here to protect you people. Okay? To protect you. Not have our fucking institution turned into a fucking science project. A fucking, a liberal experiment. We don't care about your fucking, fuck your feelings. Fuck your feelings, okay? That's how we feel. That's how we feel. So, I wish these people on the news would really shut the fuck up and quit talking about it. Or get some vets on there to talk about it. And there was a really good piece on, I forget who it was that had him on there. I think it was that Martha lady that on Fox's The Story or whatever. She had 2 guys on there, a gay Army Ranger and then a Navy SEAL. And that Navy SEAL destroyed that gay Army Ranger. Fucking destroyed him. Destroyed him. So, anyways, that's my rant. I'm done. God bless America. God bless every one of you watching this. If I hurt your feelings, I don't give a fuck. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down, as all those other people on YouTube say. But I love America. I love my country. I love everybody in it. Skin color don't matter. You're all American.
Y'all bleed red blood. Semper Fi.